to Two Queens and Crystal Things, the
Hey.
podcast where we are on some manifest your life,
Please.
shift your mind,
Come on now.
and raise the consciousness type of shits.
Hey.
I am Christy.
And I am Mia, and you can consider us your spiritual girlfriends. Hey, y'all. Okay. Let's get the disclaimer out. It is 420.
Yes.
We're
The day that
recording
my
on
child was
420. That's right. We are extra
magical day.
celebratory today. Okay.
Several reasons to celebrate.
So I'm giving this disclaimer because I'm asking for grace as we kind of
No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone.
Yes. And it's Earth Day, you guys. Did you
Oh
know
my
that?
gosh.
It's the Earth Day. It's a new moon.
Celebrate
It's
cannabis.
a solar eclipse. It's 420. Mercury retrograde starts tomorrow. Baby, we in it. Do you hear me? So
Maybe that's what's been going on because I've just been feeling oof.
oh, we are in it. Oh, baby. It's a cosmo jam up in this joint. Okay, wait. So before we get to do what we're gonna do this episode, just wanted to ask if you guys listened to the last episode. We got some great feedback on this episode, by the way. The magic of living in the present, you guys. Like, basically, we just talked, did a little bit of a dive into how important it is to be present in the moment that you are, because none of the moments are wash-offs. There are no mulligan moments in life. All of it counts for something. You can't do anything about the past. It is already gone, and the future is not here yet. So you don't want to miss the time that you're in and how you walk in your day-to-day life, being present. So anyway, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. So today, we're going to do something a little different. So because of all the things I just mentioned about what today is, and we just kind of went through a freestyle episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go use some different oracle decks to guide the episode. So we're going to hit on all the issues that come up on the different oracle decks. So Christy and I we're going to pick one card from each
Ooh.
deck.
Okay.
It's just a little energy update.
Oh.
Okay. So, Christy, this first deck is Keepers of the Light.
This is my favorite deck.
This is the first deck that we are pulling from. So the premise is we're each going to pull a card from the deck. We'll share what it is, and we're just going to talk about how it is relating to what's going on right now, because everything is always on time. So I'll start. I pulled Archangel Michael, right? The big homie. So the card on this deck, it says, "Trusting Heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close." I just heard 444 when I said that. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So one of the things that I have been saying to myself, when I feel myself trying to control instead of allowing, I've been telling myself, Mia, just surrender and allow. Just surrender and allow. And I think because we're moving, everything is moving so fast paced.
I agree with that one.
So you kind of feel like, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster a little bit, and all I have was that little lap thing, and I'm trying to, and they're like, no, for real, it's okay,
That
trust
is
us.
a great explanation with how I feel.
Like, you're like, no, I need the overhead thing. It's like you just got that little lap thing, and you flying up, and they're like, no, trust us, it'll like, you built this, like, okay, hey, like, I could feel, that's what I feel like. So then you try to grab on and hold on and stop, and you're going to burn your hand trying to stop this roller coaster because it's going.
Yes.
So surrendering and allowing, and for
That's
me,
big.
it puts me into the mindset of, like, there is no other way for this to turn out exactly as I desire it to be. It puts me in the mindset of, this is my shit. I wrote this. I know me. There's no freaking way it ends right here. I know how this goes. That's why I'm just going to enjoy the ride. I know I'm not about to fall off this roller coaster because I've already seen the next ride and the next ride. So I know I don't fall off of here. So if I know it and I've already seen it, I've already created, what you freaking out for? Just enjoy the ride, baby. So I have to remind myself of that.
So what do you do to snap yourself back into that space? Because for me, I'm not perfect. I can't do that often.
Well, I acknowledge when it comes. You know what I mean? I don't try to ignore it. Like when I feel myself, when I feel myself talking to myself in my conversation, and I feel like it's coming from a place of lack, or that there's fear in there, I can tell when I am building and creating in a space of love and safety and peace. But I can also tell when I let fear kind of, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I should be doing, you know what I mean? And I can feel it. I'm like, oh, stop. Nope, we're not doing that. And it's just, I catch myself. And I actually even appreciate that I don't have it down perfectly and I still have those moments, because that lets me know it's real. It lets me, I am actively seeing my own growth and how I see life. I can see it. So the fact that I can recognize you're pulling yourself back in the way lets me know I'm in a different space. Because I would have been doing it unconsciously, like not even knowing that I was creating something that I didn't desire, because I'm doing something, I'm responding to the fear as opposed to just surrendering and allowing. So when it says trust in heaven, I say, to me, that means trust the heaven that is you. Trust the heaven that you created. Trust yourself. What's your card?
Serapis Bay.
Ooh.
And this card, so this is, I have to share. This is actually
what did Mos Def change his name to? Hey, crap.
Who?
Mos Def. I can't. It was something big. Anyway, I was just listening to Mos Def today on the way over here.
What's up?
Oh, it's 420.
Yeah, it is 420. So this card represents, or what the symbol, can't even talk, symbolizes the energy of move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Like, I feel like this card is like talking to me.
Look, I'm like,
it says, the stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma, or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There is also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it. I accept that.
So what stood out to me from what you just said was accepting your true self, or something, so it was like step out of the darkness into the light. So for me, I think when you think of a solar eclipse, that's the darkness. So it's almost like it's right on time. Again, this eclipse in a new moon, which is a dark moon. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell us is to use this transformative energy that we are in right now today, that we will be filled, to step into your newness. Like we are literally at the precipice of truth. You are like, you guys, you know, in the Matrix, if anybody's seen the Matrix, you know, in the hallway with all those different doors that Neo went down when he was, I think he was chasing the man with the keys or something. But anyway, they're like different realities in his doors. I feel like if we allow ourselves to wake up just enough to understand that we are literally in the hallway and these doors are the timeline that we're choosing to live. And it's like, you gotta kind of, this darkness, I think, is so transformational. That we're like a new moon and a solar eclipse. Like, y'all remember, things are nurtured in the dark before they come to light.
Yep.
So we should be taking advantage of this energy to come out. What door you gonna choose? When you open that door, which timeline are you choosing? What life are you choosing? The energy is here for you to choose. Like, y'all, I am like, whew, like it's so, Christy, we were talking earlier, and we were just talking about like the emotional upheavals.
Yeah.
And you can't quite identify why 1 minute you're feeling fine and the next minute you are weepy, you know. I think because we are in a time where we are choosing, like, I mean, we are literally in portal time for our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing another door means that you're leaving this space and the energy that you are currently in that has served you your entire life. Even if you know what's on the other side, whatever door you choose is something that you've been creating that you really want. But the things that you have to leave behind to open that door, because everything can't pass through that doorway with you, that hurts. So I think the upheaval is like, I'm excited about what's to come, but oh my God, this ain't coming with me. Y'all. That's the I think that's energetically why people have been feeling like this. But we get to choose, right?
Yeah. And that's definitely something that I often forget.
We get to choose how we look at it. Okay, next deck. We are pulling from, what's this one person?
Ooh, Starseed.
Oh yeah, the Starseed Oracle. I really like these cards. They're pretty.
Mm-hmm. The artwork is beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Source, what would you like for us to talk about now? What messages do we have for the queens and kings out there? Okay. You pull. Ooh, I like this.
Ooh.
I'm not going to read the whole. I'm going to just get a description in there. Not the whole. I'm just going to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, this is from the Starseed Oracle, guys. So the card that I pulled is You're Not For Everyone.
Mm.
And I say, amen. You know, it says, embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Again, I just think that is, when you choose right for you.
Yep.
Do you know how freeing it is to not have to put on a mask, to feel confident enough to claim the inalienable right for you to be who you are at all times. At all times. Not having to be anything or any other type of you except for you. I mean, that is a beautiful place to exist. So
it really is.
I mean, and you're not for everyone. You're not supposed to be. There's 8 billion of us.
And so it is perfectly okay.
Like, come on. Like, that's why we have tribes. That's why you have soul tribes. And, like, we have the people who are around us, we have reincarnated as a soul group several times over for a reason. The reality that and mirror that we are providing for each other, we agreed to this before we got here. So if just think about it. If you know that you are the author of your book, just trust it.
Trust the ending.
No, thank you. You wrote it. Think about it.
And you know what? There are times.
That's some powerful shit.
It really is. But there are times where and I'm just speaking for myself, there are times where I get in like the humanness and I feel everything. But then there are times where like spiritually I'm like, oh, okay, no, I got this. It's like this ever evolving change.
It's the roller coaster.
Yeah, it is. The roller coaster.
I'm standing in your couch.
I'm tired,
you're sitting on your throne. You're like, I got this. Like, girl, stop. But we're still in this avatar, and the weight and the pull of this place is so freaking strong. That's why, if you hear spiritualists and philosophers who talk about Earth being a school, and how dense it is here spiritually to exist here spiritually. So, it's hard. It's hard not to accept the code that this matrix is, and with that is fear and doubt, and so that's the lesson. We're learning how to overcome that and choose how we want to see things. But shit, I go through the same thing, girl, all the time. I'm an A1 crier, and when I feel stuff, I just don't, I feel. It's not a real quick. Once it hits, it hits. So, I don't know. But I like the idea of what this card says. It says, face your true north. Yeah. Embrace your uniqueness, your weirdness. Let the world see you for who you really are. And there's no need to stick to a label. You are a multi-dimensional, multifaceted being. You might like country and trap. You might say, you know what, I'm a pescatarian on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but the rest of those days, I'm a breathitarian. Whatever your soul leads you, where you feel good, where you feel joy, where you feel peace, face that way. Don't fuck what everybody else is on. Do you, boo? And your tribe will come to you.
And I feel like that naturally happens as we mature.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally. I mean, of course, there are some people who are younger who may feel the same, but no, it's so true. Okay.
What you got, Kristen?
The card.
Starseed Oracle, guys.
The artwork is so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Can I see the book please?
Oh, here you go.
Thank you. This card is very nice.
What did you get?
Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And the way this card looks, it's never ending.
Let me see.
But it's also there's a path.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There we go. Inner Earth.
You'll survive this. Woo! New. Yeah, we have been on this. It's new. It's so fresh and so clean.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where to start. Okay, many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interests of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, you have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You will survive this and things will work out.
I will survive.
If you're stuck, do something to shake up the energy, shift your thinking, try something you normally wouldn't do, and see that you'll feel that there's a whole new world of solution available to you. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both unexpected and expected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them.
So what do you do when you are stuck? How do you get yourself when you're out of that stagnant feeling?
I dance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like I dance all the time, but I dance. Um, and then, something that I've actually been doing lately, probably this week, if I've just been allowing myself to feel it. Because usually I'll ignore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ignore how I feel so I can continue. Like, I don't have time for that because I got
Mm-hmm.
this to take care of. I got this to take care of. And now I'm just like, you know what, Christy, it is what it is. That's number one. And then two, I'm not about to stress myself out. So take a breath. If you need to feel whatever you need to feel it. But move the fuck on. Like, it's just stupid to just be like, oh, like you're a victim. And that's something I want to talk about too, is that a lot of times we feel like we are the victim, but it's like we're the victim of our own doing.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
And we have to remember
Absolutely.
that. And we have to humble ourselves and realize, like, damn, I really can't. You know what? Let me just, so, all right, I think I finished. But yeah, you'll get through this.
You got this, y'all.
You really do. And then this card, too, like, there's a path that you can follow, too. That's clear. It's really cool.
When I'm feeling stuck.
Yeah, what do you feel? I'm sorry.
No, I gotta go outside. I go for a walk.
Oh, yeah.
I got to walk.
Being in nature, that's another thing, too.
I gotta get over to the little nature preserve at my house. I gotta, yeah. And I have so many beautiful pictures. I should do, like, because I go all year long. Mm-hmm. So I know what it looks like in winter when it first starts budding, and when it's like so big and lush that the stuff is so tall, it's like over your head.
I love it.
I mean, so that grounds me, one, but it reminds me that even when it looks like nothing is happening, things are happening.
Correct. Yeah.
Because one day, and it's so fast, like it happens so fast. One day there is nothing. It's the land is barren, and literally at some point the next day there's sproutlets of green everywhere. Where did that come from? Mm-hmm. Just because we couldn't see it doesn't mean it wasn't happening. Right. So nature reminds me of that. So I can watch the different trees and see, like, I remember when this was a bunch of sticks. You didn't know this was a weeping willow. Now look at this.
Yeah.
So
cool.
I look at things that remind me that it doesn't stop. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's okay to take a break sometimes. Or lately, I've been I watch some old TV shows. I've been watching the Smurf show. Not joking, dead ass. I have been watching the Smurfs.
We were talking about it being adults. It's a scam.
I mean,
don't do it.
They straight lied to us.
Can I transfer, please?
Okay.
I don't think I like it here. I'm feeling bullied and unsafe. Okay.
This deck that we are pulling from.
Ooh, I like that deck.
It's first of all, these cards are so beautiful. It's rose gold. I love rose gold, y'all. It's rose gold and black. It has a bit of, I would say, kind of an Egyptian.
Kind of.
Well, the box does.
Oh,
that does.
Yeah.
But the cards are actually, I would give it more gothic, whimsical look.
There you go.
Black and gold, but it's called Threads of Fate Oracle. It's the Rose edition. Okay.
Hey.
I have shuffled. Would you like?
Sure.
And you go first, Chris.
Ooh. May I see the book, please?
So pretty.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I love this.
We'll have to include pictures.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll remember to take pictures. What am I looking for?
Could you be loved?
You guys bear with me.
Yeah, this deck is the cards are nice and thick and and it's like foil.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Here it is. Hold on. So this is an earth card. And the card is boundaries. And I'll just describe the card to you. And it looks like it's an armadillo that's, circled up on itself, almost like it's sleeping on top of some quartz or some crystals.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like it's rolled up, but it says boundaries can be a difficult thing to master. Most people are not raised with a firm understanding of healthy boundaries and either end up being closed off or allow themselves to be invaded. They become invading of others. It requires balance and knowing exactly what you need. So this card asks you to check in with yourself and see where you live on the boundary spectrum. Do you have a healthy relationship with them? Do you struggle in communicating around them? Are there any patterns that continue to crop up around boundaries in your life? And so there is an explanation of the symbol of the armadillo, yarrow, which is an herb. I don't see yarrow on there, but yarrow, and then, it's black tourmaline. And they have those 3 descriptions. But it's a really very interesting
card. What was the name of the card? It's called
Boundaries.
Boundaries. How do you think you are on boundaries?
I have my moments, but I feel like I'm slowly shifting to really sticking to them. Because usually I can get talked into letting my boundaries down. But I feel like now I'm getting to the point where it's like, why do I even do that to myself? No, I'm not going to.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't make me happy. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. Nope, I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to do it. But I have moments where I still feel like I have to make people happy. And
do you?
I have my moments.
I think, okay, it is more of a challenge for me to establish boundaries with people that I have existing relationships with, and I'm adjusting the boundaries. I'm for them, it's a shift. It's something new. So those are a little more uncomfortable for me because I don't want. The intent is not to make people uncomfortable. It's to honor me, and it's just like,
Yeah.
But when with new people, it's easy because you know what I mean. It's a fresh, it's a clean slate, so it's easier for me to establish those boundaries in the front because I know better now, and I don't want to I don't know. To me, I don't see. When I think about establishing boundaries, I don't see it as as being standoffish.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Not at all.
I look at it more as being honest with yourself. I think boundaries is more of an internal art as opposed to an external art. So this is not a projection of stay away from me, blah, blah, blah. This is more of you practicing self-care with yourself.
Yeah.
If there are certain type of energies when I'm around it, it does not make me feel good. I don't like it. And you know that, and you establish that boundary for yourself. That's that's an internal art. But when you say, I don't want to make anyone feel bad, so I'm just going to go. You've broken your boundaries.
Yeah. Well, you said something earlier. I mean? You said honoring yourself.
Yeah.
And that is the truth.
The truth.
And I feel like, again, as I'm maturing and as I'm understanding who I am spiritually, there are fewer things that I'm willing to accept. And so I don't have a problem setting boundaries. Especially, I agree with you with new people. Yeah. because
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
much
this is
easier.
clean slate. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know you, so no, and I don't care.
That would be a no for me. Nope.
Yeah, it's like,
but
okay.
with friends and family, it's like
It's hard.
It's like, yeah, I did say that. That's what I thought then. I have the right to change my mind.
Right.
Nope. No.
Yeah.
So that's that's
What card did you pull?
Hey.
Oh, let me see your card. And this is after I spent 5 minutes not showing her my card.
Oh.
Ooh.
Self-love
Ooh.
is the card. It's
That's
so
a pretty
pretty.
card.
You guys, it has a peacock on there. Baby, you better pop them feathers.
I know.
Peacocking.
And it's like I can see the colors too on the card. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Like, can't you? Like, this is so pretty.
Yeah.
So self-love, just a little bit of what it says in the book. Loving oneself is one of those larger concepts that is difficult to truly integrate. We are conditioned from birth to doubt ourselves, compare, deny, or minimize our gifts, hide ourselves away, and change who we are. I swear we just talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
So, we recognize that the importance of loving and accepting ourselves, but releasing those voices and negative tapes that play in our head can feel impossible. So we need love. We need to love ourselves in order to attain or achieve something.
Mm-hmm.
To truly love yourself. So think about it. And this is a good point this is making. We often think, okay, like, in order for me to get what I want, I need to love myself. And I love this example that they use. I'm just going off of it. They say, I need to love myself so I can attract a partner. Do you see, like that's not the self-love that we're talking about.
The intention behind it is
yes. Because to truly love
Right.
yourself is to do so without any expectation or hopeful outcomes from outside of yourself.
Mm.
The relationship with yourself is the most intimate relationship you will ever have. You're not, like, seriously, you cannot break up with you.
Right.
You cannot divorce you. You cannot separate from you. It is always there, no matter how much and the more that you try to fight yourself and fight being you.
Gosh.
Oh my, the chaos
It's like
you
a
are
rubber
creating
band.
in your, man.
And it's like you're just winding it up, and all of a sudden
Girl,
one day
I'm like, I just wipe it away. Get it out of here.
one day you are going to snap. And that's me. I just,
So I love this, guys. I love this message. I'm looking at the book, but y'all know as I'm speaking, I'm riffing off of it. Okay, so rather than looking at self-love as a day of pampering, that's self-care. Mm-hmm. We're talking about asking your heart, your body, your spirit, when you wake up, what do you need from me? Just think about how you would go through your day if every day you started by asking your heart, what do you need from me? Because I'm about to throw this book, baby. What? I'm doing that tomorrow. Oh, my heart chakra just almost bounced up on my chest. Oh my goodness. Wake up and ask your heart, what do you need from me? How can I support you?
How often do we do that?
Girl,
check in with ourselves.
Like me even saying this out loud, my heart chakra, she is just lit. Girl is lit up like, oh my goodness, do this, please.
Lit.
Wait. What will nurture you?
Yeah.
Whew. How can I deepen my relationship with you? What? We would do this in a heartbeat for somebody else. We're talking about talking to yourself. What type of act of love is that? Ooh, girl. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm about to be naked.
That is it right there.
Like, yes.
It's like I'm talking to myself. Don't threaten me with a good time. You talking sexy to nobody.
I kind of like the sound of that.
What you talking about? What?
Right.
What? How can you support me? Woo, wait a minute.
Where have you been all my
life? What will nurture me? Okay, wait a minute. Y'all, woo.
It's like we go together now.
Oh, real bad. We go together real bad. So the peacock is the symbol on here. So it says, I thought this was interesting, that peacocks are not born with their colorful feathers.
Mm-hmm.
They grow in around 2 years of age. So for humans, it's opposite. We are born in perfection. It is life that conditions us to forget it. So the peacock is an ally for standing proudly in who you are. Bam! Dope cards, lady. Dope cards. Which one? Threads of Fate Oracle, the Rose Edition.
Yeah. But I feel like that's been a theme too, is honoring yourself and being honest with who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are not for everyone.
Right.
I think that last card I pulled was, you are not for everyone.
You are not for everyone. And that's okay.
But you want to do light code or Kuan Yin?
Nice. Ooh. I don't know if you need water, but I got that for you.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I had my
Kirsty, stay focused. Kuan Yin or light code.
I know. I wish I had my. Yeah. Let's do light code.
Ooh, light code. Next up.
So this woman, I followed her. Well, I follow her on Instagram.
Ooh.
And she's a light. She speaks in light code.
I've never seen this.
She channels light code.
Ooh.
But so the
energy coming off of these. Interesting. Oh, this about to be fun. But you might need to play with this one. This is sorry.
She was telling me.
I'm like,
don't be distracted, Christy.
Right, like I'm like, girl, the energy. This is some energy on here. Ooh, all right, let's do this. We are using Light Code Luminary Oracle. Sorry, Christy.
No, it's fine.
So you follow her on IG?
I follow her on IG, and that's where I started learning about people channeling light code.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also has like movements with her hands. But so she created this deck, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna support her. So I bought it, and I think I used it once, and it was. I just had to put it away. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't really ready.
Oh. Well, let us play today.
He is always down for the shit.
Yes.
Like, let's just see.
We're going to pull this one different, y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying this because I'm having a ball. Hope you feel this joy, this 420 joy.
Oh, yeah. 420 joy, for real?
Are you setting intentions, this girl? So, wait, is this considered once in a blue moon because it's the second new moon in the same month? Wait, am I making that up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, don't listen to me. But are you doing any, having intentions that you're setting for in this beautiful new? Ooh, sorry, I just get excited.
Honestly, I hadn't even thought about them.
Well, girl,
I've been so caught up.
Well,
I've been off balance.
And caught yourself.
I know. I've been off balance.
Which is why you need to go ahead and do this exercise for yourself. Sorry, I definitely am. Because I know it's going to help set direction. Oh, these cards look yummy. Light Code Luminary Oracle. I'm thinking about what you're going to, intentions you're going to set. Okay. We're going to I have these spread out. So we're going to do a pick a card. The energy off of, Christy, you go ahead. Pick a card.
I want this one.
Okay.
Grounding.
Ooh, okay. So, timeline. Yeah, we are just getting confirmation. Everything. Remember, we were talking about grounding when to do something when you're feeling stuck. And the card that I got is timelines. Remember, I said we are in the hallway. We get to pick which. Come on, y'all. Let's see. Let's see what they're trying to tell us. Y'all better listen. I mean, come on now. Let's see. Just for the collective timelines. an infinite variety of experiences. Okay. This light code on this card, it's number 43 by the way, reinforces your ability to focus on the now moment as your point of power. The now moment is where you are learning new ways of experiencing and creating your reality. Remember, we just talked about the magic of now. Mm-hmm. You are invited to envision the timeline you wish to experience. Consider the frequency and characteristics of the experience and how you would feel when you are in it. They're talking about manifesting. Y'all better pick up these clues. They're trying to tell y'all tonight. Oh, create, you guys. Okay. Once you have a sense of the characteristics and qualities of your preferred timeline, practice matching your emotions, visualizations, and frequency to it. It is through your resonance and sustained focus that you coalesce into your chosen timeline. Mm. So, to go back to the analogy I used in the hallway of the Matrix, so the way that you open your doors is not walking to a door, you open it. It's almost, from that, now what I'm viewing is kind of like you're standing still and the doors are kind of moving around a circle around you, and energetically where you are is a door that stops in front of you that you walk into. Mm-hmm. So check yourself, because you are opening your door by who you are energetically, who you are spiritually.
Oh, absolutely.
Where you are vibrating.
Yeah.
That's the trick right there.
So
you can't just
you
go
are,
like,
you attract.
Baby.
Yeah.
Because if what you are is bullshugity,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
then the door of greatness doesn't open to bullshugity energy. So something, you know what I mean? So that's
what kind of energy was it again?
Bullshugity.
I'm like, one more time.
One more time. So I think that's I forgot what I was gonna say, but I think you guys stay focused on what it is, this life that you like. Just think, when you think about what perfection is to you, when you think about how you want to wake up, and try your hardest to erase everything, all the programming, the TV and the reality shows trying to tell you what type of life you want to live. Try to just remove all of that. Allow yourself to get silent enough to create for yourself, from yourself, mm-hmm. not from anything else. And start to vibrate there. Imagine that, feel that, smell that, walk in that, see it. When we're doing that, we are literally creating it. And then when you keep and hold that vision, imagination, and walk on that plane, in this world, it is universal law.
Right.
By the order of the matrix that we are in, that this reality will match your energy. Period. Okay, what you got, Kristen?
It's the truth. It is the truth. I forgot what I was going to say. But, so the card that I have, it's grounding. It's number 25. I'd like you to take a look at that card, please. Yeah. Let me know what you think. So it is grounding, embodying your fullest potential. So we were talking about like being your authentic self, being real and not mm-hmm. being afraid of who you are. Mm-hmm. So the card says your physical body is a sacred vessel. It is made and renewed from the same elements and matter that make up the earth and the universe. You are in many ways made of stardust. Your body acts as a bridge between heaven and earth, like an electrical plug. It connects your soul to the physical realm and channels higher dimensional spiritual energies into your third dimensional existence. I like that. Grounding also helps you to anchor and integrate higher dimensional and spiritual energies into your body. This allows you to express and use these energies to a greater degree in your daily life.
I was about to say, the invitation part, mm-hmm. that tells you exactly what they're going to do with it. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I know, you're fine. Okay, so the invitation. Okay, so the light code anchors your spiritual energy into your physical body while deepening and strengthening your connection to Earth. Deepening on the circumstances in your life, you may feel disconnected from your body and the natural world. Sometimes I do. You are invited to take time to focus on your roots and the things that nourish your body and soul. Consider ways to spend time in nature, yes, please, and explore embodiment practices that help keep you grounded. Visualizing and feeling a column of light traveling from the top of your head to the center of Earth is one way of validating your connection. Yes. Yes to all that.
Yes to all of that.
I mean, that's a really good deck.
I have been, and probably because it's spring, and but I have been feeling more like I need to be outside.
Yeah.
Like I need to feel all of that. I need to hear what the earth sounds like beneath my feet. When it feels, you know what I mean? Like there's energy coming up. Like I need to hug some trees. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious. And luckily, it's getting warmer outside. We're seeing the changes. I just think you guys, I mean, I feel like, okay, it was one of the Marvel movies. I know you're not going to know. I think it was Ant-Man, Quantumanium, or maybe it was a Doctor
I know
Strange
which one.
movie. But
I do not.
The girl who jumps through different timelines. There was a point in the movie she said, wherever you go through a timeline, make sure you eat something there. Because that was their way of, that's grounding you in that space.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like in these pivotal times, like when I say pivotal times, not weeks when I'm talking about right now, where, because we can switch whenever we want, right? But the moment and the time and the energy that we are in, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like the yellow brick road is laid before you.
Mm-hmm.
And the air is literally sucking you in. The energy of yourself, matching yourself, is literally sucking you in. There is no other way to go. So check your vibration, you guys. Like it's just, it's ripe. It is freaking ripe. And we get to choose. So when you get to, sorry, excuse me, 420.
No judgment.
No judgment. When you get to the timeline of your choosing, ground yourself there.
Yeah.
Whatever nature is for that time, to make sure that you sink in. Like it's almost like when you switch a timeline, you have to.
It's like plugging yourself in.
Yes, and you got to start at your root. Like literally, that. Thank you, Christy. I'm like, how do you? I'm like, oh my God, how do you? And you start at your root. So when you choose, and it is going to feel weird because, wow, I actually just did this one too, and there's grief because it's new. That means you left something behind, and how do I align myself completely with this new air, with this new energy, with this new space that I created? How do I? You got to ground yourself. Nature, sex, food.
Give me all of that right now.
And it's Taurus season. Y'all. Ooh-wee. Let me see. What's 10 months from now? It's going to be a lot of babies. It's that baby making season, y'all. Choo-choo.
It really is. I mean, it's springtime.
Yes. Woo. I'm excited. Okay, last one. What are we looking like on time, Chrissy?
We are at 46.
Oh, this is
sorry. We're almost at 50.
Okay. So the final deck of this episode. Are y'all having a good time? I hope y'all are. We're having a good time.
I thought this was an interesting.
I want us to do another episode
live,
so we can You guys give us your feedback. Because if you guys would want us to do a live one doing collective readings, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But because no, seriously though, I'm actually glad we did an energy update because it's a lot. And I love astrology, and I love so many modalities. And I also think there's an opportunity to explain what's happening without using the jargon of a specific modality, or lineage or whatever, and just for everybody to understand. Because basically, what we're talking about is what's happening with the planets and what's conjunct, but that doesn't matter. What matters is how is it going to affect my life and what opportunities are there for me in this energy. At the end of the day, that's what we're talking about. This, because it's so juicy. It's so juicy. Okay, so last deck. Kuan Yin. The evening of the episode is a Kuan Yin oracle. I like Kuan Yin. Oh, I got on some jade today too.
You said what?
This is some jade.
Oh yeah, the one that you recently got.
With the little dragon. Okay. Woo. Yeah, I think we're gonna spray this one out too. She's cute. Little sex pot. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion.
I think we probably could use a little bit more compassion and empathy out there in the world.
And sometimes it's so hard.
It's so hard. Okay, wait. I feel like these need to be out. Okay, put this thing. Okay, Christy. Thank you for your patience.
All right.
Choose.
Let me see.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. Okay, Christy. Ooh. You're going first.
Okay.
What?
So this card.
What you got?
And you know what? It's funny because I think I had never really used these because it's so long.
Well, find it here. I'm going to tell you what to start reading. Look, find the spot that goes healing. Probably that first part. There you go. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. So the card is number 25. It's Sacred River Yangtze. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But
Did you say Yangtze, like Beyonce?
Well, it's okay. So it's Yangtze. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize.
Yangtze, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that eternally flows and changes. So just as a river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Veils and sheaths that once covered your soul light are being washed away. Cleansing by sacred water specifically indicates that your emotional life and your life direction are being purified and healed. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your life unfolding are imminent. This is exciting. And you are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse that belch.
What was the name of that?
Sacred River Yangtze. But the thing with this card is, so she's, her top is open. She has beads draped around her skin. Her arms are up and open, like she's confident, and it's like, take me for who I am. She has this like ball, this aura around her head, and almost kind of looks like a bird behind her. But it's a beautiful card.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I feel like there's a theme that is developing, that has developed. First of all, new cycles. You're in a position of choosing your timeline, This has been a message coming through. The importance of being present. Even if you aren't where you want to be or what it is that you are manifesting, being present in that feeling in this moment where you are brings that opportunity or that match to you. It is law. Okay? So that means to trust yourself. So we have to do things to trust ourselves. And then we're also getting the message what happens when you are having trouble or we're forgetting to trust the creation that we made. How do we do that?
Mm-hmm.
And this, like, again, accepting who you are, being free, your uniqueness, allow it to be. Take me as I am. And then the last card is the threshold. Mama is giving. You got to look at this card. She's pretty.
Oh my goodness. And the colors are just, ooh.
So I love this. So the last card that I got was self-love. Because, you know, these are for me too, right? Okay. So this card, there's a woman on this card. She has this beautiful, like, I love jewelry. Like it's a body jewelry piece. It's very ornate. The colors are, oh my goodness, it's beautiful turquoise, and the fabric looks like silk, and it's giving. Sis is beautiful. Hair up in the bun with the ornate pieces, the jewelry. It's blah, 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 blah. Giving, okay? So, number 39. At the threshold, you stand, which is energy of 3, sorry. At the threshold, you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service to humanity, and joy in your own soul. It says, congratulations. Congratulations. It says, you are embarking on a phase of deepest soul liberation into freedom of love that trumps over fear. Have we not been talking about this?
Ooh. Yes, ma'am.
It has been quite a journey. Thank you. I am exhausted. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I'm done.
Again. Just like y'all, this is it.
I want to transfer.
This cycle is over. It has been a journey. Many, many lifetimes and much inner work has been required for you to be able to perceive the light of the divine even underneath the density of fear. We put in work. So, the threshold, that karmic threshold where you can shift from fear-based to love-based embodiment. So, y'all, we at the crossroads. Like, real talk. We are. Oh my God, that's so dope. We are at our spiritual and timeline crossroads. What energy are you connecting with?
Ooh.
What energy are you embodying? What type of energy are you emitting? Because that's the door that's going to be in front of you.
Woo! That's real though. Like,
we're at the crossroads.
Because when my energy is off, I don't even really want to be around people. A whole bunch. Yes. So we gotta choose.
All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this.
This was fun.
I enjoyed this. I hope you guys did. You guys know how you can see. It's right around the time. I'm right on time. I'm right on time to get the words are leaving. You guys know where to find us on Instagram at 2 Queens Crystal Things. Hit us up.
Follow
us know
us.
How you guys feel about the episode. You guys got any questions, suggestions? We hit everybody back. You guys follow us on IG. There's a lot more of you listening that aren't following us. So please do follow us. We love to hear from you. We're having a good time.
Yes.
Make sure you follow Christy at Christy R. Edwards.
Yes. And then you can be sure to follow Mia. You guys hit us up. Like
hit us up.
Same thing that you said. Chat with us. we are real people. You know, I think some of you, when we respond, are like, oh my goodness. But no, for real. But be sure to follow Wings Unleashed 444. Yeah, hit us up anytime. So thank you for joining us for this episode. I had a good time. Man, celebrating today. Yes, until next time.
Light, peace,
love,
and soul.